Hello everybody, welcome back to another DJ Stampede video. In this video, we'll be talking about the cut content in Grand Theft Auto 5. From the Grand Theft Auto trailers to the social club pictures to the mission XML code on the PS3 and Xbox 360. That's what we'll be discussing today. Let's get in the video. The first ever mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 is Prologue. In 2004, Michael Townley, Trevor Phillips, and Brad Snyder as robbing Bobcat's security storage facility in Ludendorff, or Northampton. There are two objectives that were cut. Go to the security room and shoot the monitors. There's also unused Brad dialogue in this mission.
Hey, we gotta torch the servers. Come on. Yeah, I got it.
What we can guess this would be is before you escape, you would have to go in the surveillance room and torch the servers. Quick side note, there's a control panel in the surveillance room, and after you shoot it, it starts making smoke from it. It is the only control panel in Prologue to have smoke after it's been shot. Also, a few objectives or indications were replaced with cutscenes. This includes follow Trevor, press input cell phone to exit the phone menu and put away the phone. Switch to Michael to drive, grab the woman. Before Grand Theft Auto 5 was released, Rockstar put trailers out to hype up fans. In the second trailer, when looking at the trailer, we can see the differences in crew outfits. Michael wears a balaclava instead of wearing nothing. More on that later. Also, his clothes are very similar to the clothes he wears in Bury the Hatchet. Then Trevor also has a balaclava instead of his ski mask. Going back to Michael not wearing balaclava, does this mean that when Michael got his mask pulled off by Jasper, he put it back on because Trevor torched the servers after that point? Also, according to the game's files, the unnamed Bobcat security guard wore a Bobcat hat. Also, Jasper was supposed to be wearing reading glasses. Both these characters have fully functional spots for this. One more thing, there's unused Brad dialogue talking about Lester.
You know what feels good? Not giving the walking stick 20 cents on the dollar. That's what feels good. We don't need that prick. We never have.
In the second mission of Grand Theft Auto 5, you are introduced to Franklin and Lamar. They are doing some repo jobs for Simeon Utarian. On the social club, there is a pre-release screenshot of this mission taking place at the night. This is likely changed to better visibility during the game's introduction. But in the second trailer, the cars have exempt license plates, which means that this car is owned by the US government, but in the pre-release screenshot, it's normal. Also, the person that Franklin and Lamar steals car off of, clothes change from the trailer to the actual game. In the third mission of Grand Theft Auto 5, Repossession, Franklin and Lamar have to repossess a banger from Estevan in Vespucci Beach for Simeon Utarian, but in a deleted cutscene, it ends at Franklin's house instead of the car wash, and with the Vader instead of the bagger in the final game.
Man, I can't hang with your ass for a while, bro. You a psychopath. You done finally fucking lost it.
Nigga, that's that Apache blood in me, homie. You ain't lucky I ain't do a flying tomahawk and scalp they motherfucking ass.
We can't repo the assets of a dead man, big sitting chief asshole.
Nigga, and we ain't going to neither, nigga. I'm gonna keep this motherfucker for myself. Tell Simeon we couldn't recover.
You fucking tell him, you fucking moron!
Also, in the second trailer of Grand Theft Auto 5, the Employee of the Month plaque on the wall, it is Simeon Utarian instead of Franklin in the beginning of the mission. In the mission complications, Franklin has to sneak into a house and repossess a car for Simeon Utarian. While sneaking around the outside of the house, he goes around back where he climbs up on the roof of a car and pushes himself up onto the house's lower roof and through an open window in the bathroom. In a cut animation, it shows Franklin climbing up on vines on the house and entering through the bathroom window the same way. In the mission chop, Lamar has a plan to make some extra cash and tells Franklin to kidnap D, a member of the Ballers. After D is cashed by Franklin and Chop, Lamar calls the Ballers that they will need $40K to release him. In the social club image for this mission, it shows Chop wearing a pink collar and a gray collar in the trailer. In the mission The Long Stretch has just been released from prison, and Lamar and Franklin greets him and tells them they have a job to meet up with D and do a deal. but when they arrive, it's a setup. In a later screenshot, the missions start at late night. Also, Stretch didn't wear his cap. According to Gameology, when they had Franklin and Lamar actor on reacting to this mission, Solo or San Fernando mentions that Franklin originally killed D, but in the final game, Stretch killed D.
Hey, this ain't the police, dog. This some ballers, fool.
Hey, I hated that they took me from killing dudes. Remember, I killed him at first, and they gave him the kill mode. I blew his off at first.
Yeah, you did.
And they gave it to Todd.
In the mission Father's Son, Jimmy gets in trouble with some gangsters and calls Michael to help rescue him and his boat back. In the second trailer of Grand Theft Auto 5, the color of the Phantom semi-truck towing Michael's yacht was originally red. This was changed to dark blue in the final game. Also, much of the scripted traffic towards the end of the chase was removed. Also, on the Social Club Father and Son page, for the mission's picture, it shows them on the wrong highway. In the mission Freind Request, Michael needs a job at the Life Invader building. He needs to sabotage a prototype phone for Lester. The mission originally was cut into 2 missions, the first one being called Freind Request, but without the keynote, and the other one being called Selling Short with the keynote. This is also shown in Michael's character trailer, that he is wearing his normal outfit instead of a Life Invader outfit. The Social Club image for this mission Freind Request shows Michael wearing glasses. In the final version, the player cannot buy them at the suburban store. Quick side note, before the keynote, when Tracy is watching TV, her outfit changed from gray trousers into purple trousers in the final game. In the mission The Jewel Job, Michael, Franklin, and Lester rob Vangelico's jewelry store for Martin Madrazo to rebuild a house in Rockford Hills. In the game's first trailer, the loud approach of the mission, The Jewel Job, appears to alternize the equipment used in the smart approach. The Buckstar van and outfits worn, despite the fact that they're entering the building with the mission's loud approach. This was changed in the final game as the players use black burnout motorcycle helmets and suits for the loud approach. Also, in the original concept, Michael is wearing a respirator or a bug's cap. Then, he was given a gas mask with 2 yellow cartridges on it. Also, during the getaway, the police would have used Crusaders, Inceptors, and Buffaloes, not just Inceptors. In the mission Nervous Ron, Trevor and Ron hijack some airplanes from the Lost MC from their airstrip. In Trevor's character trailer, the mission is taking place during a thunderstorm. This is most likely changed to the fact that many players are inexperienced at flying during this point in the game. Also seen in Trevor's character trailer, in the background there was a lots of explosion. Also in the background, you can spot an Angel of the Death logo on the van. This was changed to the Lost MC logo in the final game version. In the mission Trevor Phillips Industries, Trevor and Chef have to defend themselves from the Aztecas. When you're defending the lab, Chef was supposed to give the player a grenade launcher, also supposed to give the player sticky bombs, but in the final game he only gives a grenade launcher. In the mission Crystal Maze, Trevor drives the O'Neill brothers' farm to burn it down by pouring gasoline inside it and shooting the trail. In the second trailer of Grand Theft Auto 5, Trevor can be seen using Molotovs on the O'Neill ranch instead of pouring gasoline. In the mission Friends Reunited, Trevor and Wade head back to Los Santos to look for Michael Townley, but stops at Vespucci Beach to see Wade's cousin. According to the mission XML file from the Xbox 360 and the PS3, Trevor was supposed to take Ron with him, not Wade. In the mission Three's Company, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor break into the FIB building to rescue Fernand Kirimoff. Michael was originally used the pistol while on the rope rather than the AR pistol. In Grand Theft Auto's second trailer, the crew's helicopter they use is the Buzzard instead of the Frogger. Quick side note, there is an unused decal for the Frogger in the game files, and it has a FIB logo on it. In the mission Scouting the Port, Trevor, Wade, and Floyd had to scout the port to find something worth value to steal. Trevor was supposed to wear a hard hat like Wade and Floyd in the mission, as one can be found in the game for him. In the final version, he wears a black beanie. Also, after the mission, Trevor can call Lester.
The Cofield Center for Spinal Research at Mount Zona.
I'm looking for Lester Crest.
Yeah, I've got his phone. Mr. Crest is taking a nap right now. He's going through a bit of a rough patch. If you'd like to know our visiting hours...
No. That's fine. He ain't much use to me anyway.
In the mission of Merryweather Heist Flight Approach, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor break on board to steal a prototype from Merryweather security. In the initial cutscene, Wade was supposed to have his makeup on, but this was later cut out, due probably to a mistake. In the mission Hood's Bar, Franklin, Trevor, and Lamar and Chop goes to Grove Street to do a drug deal, but when it turns to be a setup, our crew gets into a gunfight. In Franklin's character trailer, it shows him, Lamar, and Trevor all wearing bandanas. Also, in the second trailer of Grand Theft Auto 5, when Chop is running away, he has a gray collar instead of green. In the mission Blitz Play, the FIB needs Michael, Franklin, and Trevor to rob an armored car and deliver it to Devin Western's house. In the official Grand Theft Auto 5 gameplay trailer, the standard basic police cruisers appear to be responding. There was a replaced with standard Inceptors-based police cars in the final game. Also, in the game's code, an ambulance was also used to block the road opposite of the Trash Master. The audio events of arriving in the ambulance, as well as the mission's instruction instructing the player to get in the ambulance. Also, in the Social Club image of Blitz Play Heist suggests that Michael's weapon was a heavy sniper rather than a compact MG. Quick side note, in Grand Theft Auto's official gameplay video, when showing the Blitz Play Heist, it's actually the scene from Option C, the Death Wish ending, but with a different outfit. In the cut mission Social Networking, it would have been part of the 5 cars you have to steal for Devin Western. The mission was set up around Franklin had to get a photo of a hot girl and set up a Life Evader account for her. Then, he chats with Bruce from Grand Theft Auto 4 and arranges to meet up so he can steal a Stinger with a unique Alpha Dog license plate. Franklin pays a girl to go out with Brucey and drops her off at the meeting point. Then, he follows Brucey and the girl at the destination. Trevor bursts in on them and takes some incriminating photos and puts them on live fire. When everyone is distracted, Franklin steals Brucey's car. In the mission I Fought the Law, Franklin raced a cheetah and an entity. In the second Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer, the car used by Franklin in the mission was originally a gray F620 compared to a red Ford F620 in the final game. In the mission Carboline, Michael and Trevor are tasked by Martin Madrazo to recover some files from a crashing airplane. In a pre-release screenshot, Franklin was originally supposed to take Trevor's role in the mission. Also, file data representing the remains of the mission. In the cut mission Sharmoota Job, it would have been right after the mission Carboline. It would have involved Michael and Trevor robbing a mansion owned by Martin Madrazo. As implied by the dialogue during Carboline, it is believed that the heist would take place shortly after this mission, which would mean that Michael originally robbed Madrazo's ranch with Trevor. According to the mission's objective list in the mission XML files, Michael and Trevor had to steal safe Madrazo's prized horse and kidnap his wife. The only leftovers are the entities describing the heist and map icon and some specific mission sound files. There is an unused estate agent contact in your phone. Also, before the heist, Michael and Trevor would have to view the house. They gain entry by booking an apartment. Since the house has recently came on the market, Michael and Trevor are given a house tour under the guidance of prospective buyers who act as a couple while they're viewing the house. Here are some audio files from that.
Okay, I'll let you boys take her for a test drive as soon as you leave your deposit. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Okay, cannot wait to see it.
I've got a good feeling about you two, darlings.
Albert, we could use this as the baby room. He promised me.
The alarm system is semi-active and movement could trigger it. That way you can enjoy nature without the risk of some pervert just wandering in.
Ooh, lucky us.
Seems to be a gap in the floor plan there, behind the wall.
That picture doesn't come off. There's actually a wall safe behind there. There's a wall safe back there. You never can be too careful. Okay, no, don't. It's linked to the security system. We'll have armed guards in here in no time.
But is there room for 2 masters? That's the question. Albert does most of his entertaining in the bedroom. The rogue. I knew it. Albert was an Aztec slave girl. Quaint, quaint, quaint! I just love these antiques! Ooh, please, let's check their history. A brown one, a yellow one, and a gay one!
Heist has 3 stages. Plan a heist, make 2 preparations, choose one of the 3 approaches. Night stealth. Michael and Trevor enter the house during the night using stealth. Patricia Madrazo is disturbed while the heist is in progress, so they will have to tie her up. Then they remove the safe from the wall, steal the horse, and kidnap Patricia Madrazo. High impact. Michael and Trevor, disguised as mine artists, enter the house during a party and tie up the guests. Madrazo's guards arrive and a shootout begins. Michael and Trevor then remove the safe, steal the horse, and take Patricia Madrazo as a hostage. Clown stealth. Day. Michael and Trevor, this time disguised as clowns. They arrive at the house during a party. They steal the safe using stealth and perform party tricks to gain access to the stables. They steal Madrazo's horse and escape with the horse and Mrs. Madrazo. In the game files, there are mine outfits, clown outfits, and a clown car. Also, only a few audio clips remain in the game files, including sound effects of clown shoes and unused horse dialogue from Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, and unused horse sounds.
You're heading to the glue factory. Man, sorry, horse.
Oh, sorry, horsey.
Somebody shoot him. My bad, pony.
Your galloping days are over, my friend.
In the mission Minor Turbulence, Trevor intercepts a cargo plane and takes control of it with the help of Ron. In Grand Theft Auto's second trailer, at least one Crusader was originally supposed to appear in the cargo plane during the mission. This was later replaced with a Merryweather variant of Mesa in the final game. In the mission The Paleto Score, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin rob Paleto Bay Bank for $8 million. After the escape plan fails, Franklin has to find a backup vehicle to transport Michael and Trevor. Once it is found, they go into Cut Conent's Bell factory and escape on a train. The heist originally had another option where Franklin would rescue the crew in a tank instead of a dozer. In a social club image of the mission, the crew originally wore masks, along with their ballistic equipment. Also, it could be possible that Franklin was originally meant to rob the bank along with Michael and Trevor, as there is an unfinished bomb suit that can be found in the game files. In the mission Pac-Man, Franklin, Trevor, and Lamar are tasked to deliver 6 cars to Devin Western from a Heist auto shop to Paleto Bay. In the second trailer of Grand Theft Auto 5, the JB 700 sequence of the mission originally took place in David Strawberry area, Los Santos. This sequence took place near Paleto Bay in the final game. Quick side note, in the Heist auto shop there is a mission with the Life Invader title. This was cut mission social network. Also, before you get in the truck, you can see an unused car from the side mission, and we know it is the same one because it says license plate Alpha Dog. In the mission Fresh Meat, Wade Chang is holding Michael hostage, so Franklin has to save him. After getting location from Lester, Franklin takes all the enemies down and saves Michael. On the social club image, Franklin be seen using a carbine rifle, but in the final version he uses an AK-47. Cleaning out the bureau. In the mission Cleaning Out the Bureau, the FIB tasked Michael, Franklin, and Lester to raid the IAA building to get some files. But before that, they have to get the janitor's clothes. There's a deleted cutscene that shows Michael was supposed to kill a janitor instead of talking to him in what's in the final game.
Bored? Stupid? How about a fulfilling career as a stunt double? To break into Pinewood, you just might have to break through a windshield. Cunning Stunt Academy is San Andreas' oldest accredited stunt school. We have classes in high-speed accidents, taking a baseball bat to the face, getting shot, knifed in the back, falling off a building on fire, and getting run over. If you make it through our course, you are ready for the big screen.
Architect plans. The FIB tasked Michael and Franklin to raid the IAA building to get some files, but they need the architect plans first to plan the route. The player could perform this mission in 3 different ways. The first choice would be killing the architect and taking the plans, what is currently in the final game. The second choice would be taking a photo of him and his lover. The player would use the photo as blackmail for the building plans. The third choice would be an architect being mugged. The player would intervene and take the briefcase with the building plan. In the mission Legal Trouble, Michael is tasked by Soma Merchers to get back the movie Meltdown from Molly before she gets onto a plane. There's a deleted cutscene that shows Molly dying but up closer than Michael was in the final game.
I think you need some help right now.
Save me from this murderer!
Hey, come on!
Move! A madman's coming!
Oh, stop! Look out! Ah! Didn't have to happen. Oh man, fuck me.
Mission the third one, Michael, Franklin, Trevor, Lamar, and Lester is tasked to ambush the FIB agents and the Merryweather mercenaries at the foundry in Merryweather Heights. Then after successfully taking down all the enemies, they target Wei Chang, Stretch, Steve Haynes, and the worst person of all, Devin Wester. According to the Socials Club image of the mission, Michael and Trevor were supposed to wear their default outfits. Thank you for watching the video. This video took a while to make and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next one. Also, if there's any more information, leave it in the comments. If there's any more details I find later on, it will be all in the description. Hope you enjoyed it and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Tell you one thing, T. I'm getting too old for this nonsense.